All right, so we're checking the line here this evening, and we've had a pretty substantial cold snap here. Now I only had two canine sets out. They didn't hit, but the majority of my stuff was set out for like coon, mink, water stuff, and we had a pretty substantial temperature swing. I'm talking like almost 40 degrees within the last day and a half, and a lot of the time this early winter, before everything starts rutting, um, you end up with the coons especially will go into a state of like dormancy. They'll just hole up. They're built for this. They got a lot of fat on them. If it's not rutting season, they don't really need to be moving around. So you'll end up with some highs and lows. So we're running through checking our little bottom grounds here. I've only got a couple more sets to check, and I'm pretty well blanked out for the day. I did pick up this coon here right behind you. I'll show you guys here in a second. But yeah, you just got to kind of play these weather swings. Now, obviously the coon have not ran. They didn't run yesterday real good, and they didn't run today or last night, obviously. So we're trending towards a warm up, so it's good. I've got sets out now. I think I've got 14 sets down here in these bottoms, and that may not seem like a lot to, I say 40 acres worth of timber, but you got to remember at a certain point you can start like setting over top of yourself. I could go in here and set 100 sets, but to keep percentages up, and you just kind of find that happy medium ground between having enough sets to cover the ground and too many where they're blanking each other out, right? There's no reason to have a set every 10 foot down a creek, right? So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Let me show you this nice coon here. This is the set that I told you it would make a catch. It was just an awesome trail on the high bank of the creek here. That was the blind set right there. And here is that bench set over here that we made. It's untouched. But this blind set is just got that old coon in there. Just a perfect deep pad catch. There you guys can see just a perfect deep pad catch. That's a 1.5 double jaw. That's a nice big coon. That's a 3XL coon. Having that double jaw trap, he can't get to chewing. It was cold last night. It got down to about 20 degrees. And obviously, like I told you guys, I staked it on this back side of the tree where the trap was almost tight here. And you can see the trail is almost completely intact with staking hard. He just went down on the edge of the bank there, and that's where he stayed. So anyway, we'll definitely be able to reset this. I have absolutely no problem resetting a location like this. This is you can see the trail that goes right here. Them critters are just going to follow the same trail. This is a trail that they follow all the time. So anyway, there's that. Not a lot to talk about. I don't have a lot of sets out, and we've had the cold snap, so all those factors, not bringing in a ton of fur, but still putting some fur in the shed. That's a nice looking coon. All right, so me and you guys been wondering about the old Air Force here. I've been running it now for about a week and a half or so, and it's just been a great little trap line gun, dispatch gun. You can see I've put it to good use already. But one cool thing about this thing is it's like 95% of it's aluminum, so you don't have to worry about it. I've stripped it down, obviously, from the last time I showed you guys. Just made it more kind of taken in and out of, back of side by sides, and just more trap line friendly. Just kind of streamlined it. So yeah, been a great little trap line gun so far. So I've got the power wheel adjusted to 10. Seems like it gives me the best performance for air usage, as well as not much trauma as far as being able to dispatch. So there you can see, I mean, it puts them right down, and just super quiet. Been very happy with it. All right, so there's the remake for y'all. Like I said, that trail, you can see it just continues on. I used just a very little subtle bit just to kind of build it back up. But yeah, Trap setting right there. This will definitely take another critter. You know, the blind sets are just deadly, especially if they're not real hungry, you know. I mean, it's hard to tell right now if I'm having passovers on the dog proofs just because everything's froze up now. But yeah, if these coons are, if they're fine, they're fed, they may not stop and eat. These blind sets, they don't have to be. They just got to be moving through. So, yep, there we go. Another one for the first shed, y'all. That will probably catch again. I have very high confidence in another catch in this set. So, anyway, gonna continue on. All right, guys. So sometimes you just have one of those days, and this is one of those days. The possums moved last night, and nothing else seemed to. So I've checked almost all my sets here. I've got just about 20 sets out, not many, but I've caught 5 possums today. Hopefully this stuff will move tomorrow night because the possums definitely moved last night. So anyway, this is that blind set again that you guys saw. So this is the third or second catch in 3 nights. Big old burley possum. I'm gonna let him go. So obviously the set's getting kind of, there's a catch circle here now, being I caught 2 critters, but I'm not that worried about it. I'm gonna push everything up, I'm gonna funnel them right back there, and we're still gonna make a catch. You can see that defined trail. They're gonna still follow it. All right, so we just got that set remade there. Anyway, you can see I've just taken all the stuff these worked up and just kind of made a funnel. This looks a little childish, but you got to remember, look at the trail that it's made. That it's coming out of the tall grass. It looks just exactly like it. And we haven't changed the path of the trail at all. From a small game perspective, that just looks like he's just wandering on through. So anyway, 2 catches, 3 days. Obviously not the target the second time, but yeah, this set will take another. It'll take another critter. They must all be coming from that way, because I still haven't caught anything in that bench type set. So I don't know. Maybe one of these days we'll get a double here. That's what I was hoping on. All right, guys. So we're down here checking sets again today. So obviously, as many of you guys know, we don't have a bobcat season here. We have to draw it's a lottery deal, and for the entire state of Illinois. Remember, this is the 5th largest state in the country. They only give out 500 tags a year. Their numbers are super skewed. I've said this for years, but anyway, nonetheless, we're back checking sets here, and the reason I just went on that spiel is because we come up to this blind set. This is one productive little set, I'll tell you. Well, we got ourselves our first bobcat of the year. Now, I don't have a permit, so this guy will have to be released, but this is the 3rd catch in 3 or 4 days. I don't know, it's been a very productive set. Just that small game trail. I actually caught a possum in it yesterday, and you guys saw how I kind of fenced it off, and obviously there's our cat down there. 1.5. Let me see if I can zoom in. 1.5, and that pad is just buried deep, touching the pan. So medium-sized cat. Medium-sized cat, but yeah, took him just perfect. All right, so anyway, got to release this guy. Now, I didn't bring any of my release stuff with me. I got to walk all the way back up to the truck and get it. I've got several videos on releasing cats, so I probably won't film it. But anyway, pretty neat little deal. It's too bad I can't keep him. I've been trying to draw a tag now for 5 years, and haven't quite got there yet. So anyway, nonetheless, gonna go ahead and get this guy released. I'm gonna go back up to my truck and get my catch pole. You know, a lot of different critters I'll release without a catch pole, but these cats they got knives on the end of all 4 feet, so I like to use a catch pole on them. And we're gonna get this guy released, and we're gonna remake that set again, and hopefully it takes some more critters, maybe one that we can keep this time. So anyway, still pretty cool to see the cats. Like I said, they're down here. We've got plenty of them. So anyway, pretty cool catch anyway. All right, guys.